Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 22 of this Let's Play. Now, actually, believe it or not, this and the last episode were supposed to be one episode. It's just that I accidentally saved, so I ended the take, and then I thought about it. I should just end the episode because this is the end of the chapter. So so I guess it might be a good time to save or end the episode, I should say. So yes, this is why this episode is a separate episode than the last one. Anyway, let's continue with the story. This is when Jin was awakened for the first time. Well, not first time, but when he was awakened. First time relevant in the story, I should say.
You little scamp. Do you know how much the core you took was worth? I stole it from the castle. 3 years it took me to get it. And now...
Oh wait, what the hell?
She's barely 10 years old!
What the hell? What is this guy about
Stay
to
out
do?
of it.
Wait, and she has scars on her faces, if you guys see that.
If you die, it'll be as good as new. You brought this on yourself.
And Jin cut his arm off.
From now on, I'll protect you. I'll keep you safe. Always. My name is Jin. What's yours?
Hey, Jin's core is blue here, if you guys can see.
Laura.
But I assumed that was Jin having a flashback where he was remembering the
past. It seems like sending Outcasts was the right choice. You alright?
I've been through worse. I can handle it.
Jin, I swear I'll make your dream come true. So stop putting yourself at risk.
There's still time.
Is that part of your dream, too?
And that's Laura, the girl that's frozen,
What
by
are
the way.
we, in the end? This hunger I feel, this thirst, is it really my own? Or is it someone else's?
He's questioning whether he wants to destroy,
Sometimes I can't tell.
so because Mouse wants to destroy everything,
Jin,
and he wants to know if it's his
Are you
desire or
really
someone else's.
here? I don't know where I really am.
You're starting to sound like a human.
Oh yeah?
Perhaps we're not so different after all. Humans and blades.
Alright, chapter 6 is one of my, I say least favorite chapters, but yeah. There's a lot, well, there's a lot more politics than the last one, and politics do make the game slightly more boring, but yeah, hey, if you're into that stuff, then, yay for you, I guess. So the Orion Queen and the King, or But yeah, I guess he's actually a king, or the emperor of Mordain. They've arrived to Indal.
What's the deal with this ceasefire?
A tribunal, it looks like. Praetor Malthus is here in person. And who's going to argue with the Praetor?
Does he have any clue how many men we lost? If those Ardanians get away with this, Architect, damn it.
Quit your grumbling, mate. All this is way beyond our pay grade.
You got that right. We're all just faceless cannon fodder to the bigwigs. CO says jump, we jump.
Okay. All right, let us go. Okay, I'm done. Lightning Buster level 4. Let me check that out.
The power to do what needs to be done.
Okay, alright, that's fine. For level 5, or one of her level 5 got wrong button. No, not this guy. Yes, this.
My usefulness has increased.
Okay, and again, Pyra, the reason why I haven't updated her auto attack is because of this boost I get, and basically no other this one, but yeah, no other sword actually gives a better boost for my case, I guess. So yeah, so Rex can evade, you know, if needed. Okay, maybe I should have just checked all the blades instead of just checking one at a time. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I will.
Okay, good. Alright, let's continue. Now, Chapter 6 is probably going to take us a little longer than Chapter 5, because this chapter is actually quite long. I think it's one of the longer chapters in the game. Maybe, actually, Chapter 5 was long too, actually, now that I think about it, but yeah, Chapter 6 might be... Actually, no. I think Chapter 5 is longer, I don't know. Also, can we sit on this throne? Or I should say stand, I guess. Okay. Hey, Rex is the king now. Rex is... This is King Rex Dynamis. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, let's just go over here. It's gonna load a cutscene.
My deepest thanks to you for agreeing to this ceasefire, Queen Rakura, Emperor Nile.
As I recall from the Assyrian treaty of 350 years ago, the Praetorium was to refrain from intervention in times of war. And yet here you are intervening. But I trust you have a suitable justification, Your Eminence.
Naturally.
Naturally.
But first, to ensure impartiality in these negotiations, may I present Nira, acting chairman of the Argentum Trade Guild. Furthermore, representing the Tantalese, His Highness the Crown Prince Ozikairis Brunev Tantal will also be attending.
The Crown Prince? The prodigal Prince of Tantal.
More like it's like, okay.
What a spectacle! Seems the Praetor has as much clout around here as ever.
Could we not just take them out here and now?
Good point. All the principal nations' heads gathered here? It'd make things easy later.
The way to the World Tree must first be opened. Wiping out mankind is the easy part. We could manage that ourselves.
Even so...
That isn't our only goal, remember? We must wait for the stage to be set.
Is Jin serious about this?
Yeah. I've been wondering that myself.
And and I'll explain what this means.
Oh, he's serious.
Or what this
He
cutscene
always
means.
is. He will annihilate mankind, and then he will kill the architect.
Okay, so basically, so let me explain. So basically, what happened, so why they can't just kill everyone is because, like, you see, the World Tree is blocked by Ophion, if you recall in Chapter 3. So, you know, because of him, we can't, you know, go there. And basically, I believe, basically, why Ophion can't move is like, there's a device called the Omega Fetter, which they don't have. In fact, someone else has it, which I'm not going to spoil, but basically, now Amalthus knows how to get the Omega Fetter because and basically it's kind of Amalthus who's like it's kind of I believe it's Amalthus's fault. I'll just say fault, but like he's the reason why like Ophion is guarding. It's because of him. He doesn't want anyone else to climb it. So now they're gonna talk about that, and Torna, they need they either need Ophion gone or they need a Omega Fetter themselves. But yeah, so that's why I'm saying that we need the stage to be set. And Mikhail and Patroka are like, so does Jin really want to annihilate all of like life basically? And so is Mikhail. He's also questioning that. But yeah, anyways, let's continue. I'm explaining because this game doesn't do its best job at explaining every single detail.
Morardain has been accused of a unilateral breach of treaty in this matter. Emperor Nile, I open the floor to you. Is there anything you wish to say?
While we are still conducting investigations into the cause, it cannot be denied that weaponry belonging to our forces was discharged against Uriah. Regardless of any possible reason and circumstance, we are prepared to offer recompense for this grave offence.
So you want to settle this with money?
We will provide any compensation deemed necessary.
Perhaps I'm misunderstanding. To my ears, it sounds almost as if you mean to imply that the blame for these offences does not lie with your Majesty at all.
We are investigating. I ask that we not draw any hasty conclusions.
What need is there for investigation? I believe a cause has already been established. There are witnesses.
And that would be? What a preposterous notion. The people you speak of are merely a terrorist group. How could they possibly command that measure of...
It's the truth. I, Ozyclyrus, swear this in the name of King Eulogimenos Tantal.
Does she dead?
Confirm ex-chairman Banner. Give these people some kind of supplies.
That's the new
military
supplies,
trade guild, and in great number. Yes.
But why would...
What if I were to tell you that the Aegis Malus, who raised the world 5 centuries ago, was involved?
Ridiculous. Everyone knows he disappeared in a blaze of flame.
He's very much alive, believe me. That arsehole, I mean, the Aegis, has confronted us in person. And if my word is not enough for you...
A blade? But that core crystal...
This is another Aegis, named Mithra. Your Highness has heard of her, surely?
So the rumors that reached us were true. Who is its driver?
If you knew that, I dare say your surprise would be even greater.
No one thinks Rex
But
is the
that
driver.
is not the matter we are here to discuss, Your Highness. This is a dire situation.
You know, as much of a goofball Zeke might be, he does, he does get down to business
already.
when needed,
Mithra's been in there for a long time now.
We've just got to trust them. They're dealing with the leaders of whole nations. It's not like there's anything you or me can do to help.
I've noticed something about Malos. He's an Aegis, but you wouldn't know it from how he's fighting. I'm pretty sure he's damaged in some way.
You mean he can't use the full extent of his powers?
The wounds I dealt in our battle long ago may not be completely healed. His end goal is Elysium. He wants to go back to the place he was born. There he can heal until his powers have recovered. If Malos is allowed to restore himself,
the horrors of 5 centuries past will return.
Or worse still, Malos's goal is simple. He means to destroy humanity in its entirety.
Why would anyone desire that?
Perhaps he doesn't even need a reason. It seems to be a deep-seated drive. An instinct. As natural as breathing.
All of this is my responsibility.
Praetor Amalthus? Whatever do you mean?
It was none other than I who awakened Malos and unleashed him upon the world.
So, Your Eminence, the rumor that you were once Malos's driver is...
I never intended to obscure the truth. It is writ plain for all to see in history books. I was a fool.
Yeah, he feels bad for
it was to prevent such foolishness
Amalthus.
That all passage to the World Tree was forbidden after the Aegis War.
Yeah, so see,
however,
like I said, he did.
It has become apparent that the laws of men do not apply to Malos. The time may have come to lift that restriction. I appreciate this.
Don't think you've earned my trust. But since Rex is going to Elysium, their paths are bound to cross. That's all.
I'm surprised. You seem so devoted to the boy.
It's for both our sakes. But you, Amalthus, who is it that you're living for?
So this is Hayes' funeral going on. Yeah, and for the time being, we don't have Morag on, so now might be a good time to actually include Zeke. Though, yeah, we'll see about yeah, we can include him for now. Now since I do have Zeke on, actually no, I can't have him on just yet. Actually, no, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to, you know what? I'm just gonna hope that nothing happens to my recording. Yeah, I'm just gonna open a few blades just to, get some Mega Lances suck on Zeke, so don't bother with them. Great Axes are good on Zeke, so those are good. Trying to see if I can get a good blade. Let's see. Alright, Knuckle Claw, it's fine. But, let's see. She's pretty terrible. Though, I mean, she does have Earth Element. Or if I don't get any good blades, I'll just use Tora. I mean, he's not terrible, but I mean, he's not the best. But I mean, now that he doesn't, now it's not just Poppy Alpha. So yeah, alright, this one doesn't seem too awful. Yeah. Well, okay. She's terrible. I mean, okay, she's not the worst blade, but I mean, yeah, she's not good either. Whatever, alright. Well, I guess I'll use Tora for now. And I hope, and I really am gonna pray that nothing happens to the recording, because that would be really bad. Alright, since we have Tora on, let us give him something. I'll give him Massacre Jelly, obviously. Yeah, that's the only thing we can give him anyways. Let's see. Guess I'll give this to him right now. It doesn't matter too much anyways, but yeah. Now Pandoria, she's a good blade. It's just that she's good in New Game Plus because Zeke then he gets like a new move called the Eye of Shining Justice, and that's when Zeke becomes like actually powerful with Pandoria. Though Zeke is actually, I gotta say, one of the best drivers to actually use because he's good with Great Axes, with Mega Mega Lances, with cannons. And, you know, and so he can use Cosmos, Telos, and Crossets, Chlorwind. Yeah, so he can pretty much use almost any blade. I think even Elma, though I think Elma is better on Morag. Morag and Rex. But though to be fair, Elma, she's actually a very powerful blade. And she kind of goes well with almost anyone, actually, if I'm correct. Alright, the funeral is over here. And how to get Elma is she's a DLC blade. Now to actually get her, which would probably I'm probably not going to be able to do actually in this Let's Play because basically to go to challenge mode, which we'll do later down the line, and from challenge mode like you have to go to I mean sorry, not challenge mode. I think you would go to like Uriah, and then basically yeah, I actually don't remember exactly how, but basically, but the TLDR of that is you would do two battles. One is hard, but then the other one is very, very hard. And yeah, basically I struggle doing that boss battle. I mean, I could just cheat it with like custom easy mode, but I mean, yeah, though we'll see. Maybe I might try to get Elma. I don't know. We'll see. So getting her is going to be hard, even for this.
I guess they did call her a goddess.
Because the first time I played, the first time I did the second battle with Elma, it took me like half an hour.
He's
like
a boy.
Just straight up.
Best not to bother them at times like this.
I expected you to be more clingy. You really are different from her.
Actually, letting him be was more her idea than mine.
Really? Pirates? Get out. So wait, you're saying you want to go be clingy or what?
Yes, fuck.
I'll burn you.
I kid. Sheesh.
Look at Nia's Smug too.
It's weird, though.
What is?
I mean, don't you think it's odd? Normally, if a blade or its driver dies, it'll just go back to being a core crystal. So why is Fan just dead?
I did wonder the same thing. There's only one way I know for a dead blade to keep its physical form. Remember Minoth? I mean Cole. He was a flesh eater.
Yeah.
But Fan wasn't a flesh eater. I can say that for sure.
What's that?
That's the shape of Fan's core crystal. Well, how it used to be.
Now it's a triangle.
Yep, half of
Rex
it's
and
gone.
I are quite a unique case, but this is different still.
How is it different?
If a blade shares its core with another, its shape changes in a uniform fashion. In our case, the center part went to Rex, and the outer part to us. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be a rule.
But Fan's isn't like that.
Exactly. It looks more like someone stole her core, doesn't
I
it?
wonder who that could be. I wonder who could have stole her core. Alright. Alright, let me see if I can fast travel to this spot at least. So yeah, so basically
Let's get going!
Mithra is not sure why Hayes is missing half her core crystal, and yeah. It's a mystery to her. And yeah. I believe Morag is actually back into Mor Ardain at the current moment. And I think so. She might be actually somewhere else, but it's from my knowledge or from what I remember right now. But we'll see her in a cutscene in a short bit, so it's fine. Okay, this got disconnected. Whoops. That's him cleaning the core crystals. Or cleansing them, not cleaning. It's more like it's a filter. Where he takes the good ones out and he leaves the common ones in, or the rare ones. Or he takes the rare ones and he leaves the common ones in.
My apologies. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not really. What were you doing?
I was cleansing the core crystals. It markedly increases their resonance success rate. Bonding with a crystal carries certain risks, you understand.
I know.
When I became the driver of an Aegis, this power was awakened in me.
So, I might be able to do it too?
Who knows? Different people are cut out for different things.
Right, yeah.
Now then, my work is done for the day. Come with me.
A special envoy? To Tantal? Me?
Correct. Behold. As a salvager, I imagine you are already aware, but this is Allrest, the world we currently inhabit. We make our home on Titans, moving in circles around the world tree. And here lies the Great Void. This void came into being 500 years ago. It did not exist prior to that.
So I've heard. It's in our way anyway. It stopped us reaching the world tree.
The Great Void is carved from the Cloud Sea by a monstrous beast known as Ophion.
Wait, you mean that thing?
Yep, that guy. Yep, like I said, this guy is blocking the world tree. And I guess
to
they
be
explained
precise,
it now.
it is an artifice, a servant of the Aegis.
Of Mithra?
Yep, it was Mithra's
So
old
that
toy
thing is
before.
Mithra's. Then what did it attack us for? Doesn't make sense.
Ophion was felled in the ancient battle with Malos, sinking below the clouds. This means someone must have revived it.
Correct.
And you're saying that someone was Zeke's home country, Tantal?
Yes. They gave Ophion one directive: to ensure that none approach the World Tree. They sought to prevent a repeat of the horrors of the Aegis War, so an obstacle was created, the Great Void.
How did they manage a feat like that?
As I've said, mankind is regressing. Only one artifact remains that can rescind Ophion's orders, and it lies in Tantal.
It's called the Omega Feta, and it's guarded by the royal family.
So
I'll
the
take
people
you
of
to it.
Tantal have it, basically.
I've prepared your envoy documents already. Your quest is to set foot in Elysium, correct? Malos and his ilk will surely seek the Omega Feta for themselves. I would ask you to reach Elysium before they do, and inform me of what you find there. Do it as a favor for a once foolish old man, and so that people may have a future in this dying world.
Yeah, so basically the people at Tantal is who have the thing which can control Ophion, and they need that so that they can pretty much use it to to get there. So let's talk to these guys. Let's see what happens. You are bound to Tantal. I believe you. I trust you. Okay. Remember, yada yada. Okay. Let us go to our sleeping areas and enable the cutscene, because yep, another cutscene is coming up.
The adventure continues.
We can reach Tantal by ship, but once we're there, we'll need to do a spot of walking.
So we're travelling with Shell, lad, you? Never thought I'd see the day.
I think you'll find I make a fantastic ally.
Luck of Zeke not so great. Bet we shipwrecked by tomorrow.
Cheeky furball.
We're all gonna die.
Hey, Zeke. You said before that Torna concerned you too. What did you mean by that?
What? Oh, yeah, that.
So
I
now
don't
he
know
explains.
about those clowns, but Torna, the country that fell 500 years ago, they were the ancestors of us Tantalese. The people of Tantal are descended from Adam, the hero of Torna, who escaped its destruction.
So, after Pyra fell asleep, Adam escaped to Tantal?
That's right.
That is the first I've heard of it. I have studied much history, but this story never featured. Most peculiar.
We're humble. Don't really like to brag about it. The only real trace left is in this here sigil of the royal family.
So why did you awaken Hayes?
Because her power was of great use to me. Indol has found itself under attack from Torna a number of times. She was necessary in driving them back.
Really? Then why don't you seem to have any others? Blades, that is.
Driver though I may be, I am no fighter. Besides, I find the warrior monks here so reliable. They get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the manager, why do the job when you got others to do it for you, man? I mean, at that point.
Do you know why Torna are using the name of a dead country?
Jin was a blade of Torna once. Loyalty or nostalgia? Who can say? Perhaps both.
Is that really all there is to it?
You don't think so?
I don't know much about what happened while I slept. There are no written records, either. All we have is stories passed down.
And you think that is insufficient? History is a murky thing. Only those present can truly know what took place.
That is true. That's very true.
But weren't you one of those present?
And that is why I offer you my cooperation.
I guess we'll find out if we go to Tantal.
Alright, let us go to Tantal now. Pandoria just teasing Zeke. Alright. Alright. I'm not doing that set quest. Screw it. No. I don't want to do it. Alright, let's go to this port. Here. You know, I've come to think of it, and I don't think I'm gonna have to do. I don't think I'm gonna have to do much more grinding, or like the nodes, because I already seem pretty, like the battle. They seem pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know. So I may just not do those grinding or not do those nodes anymore.
Tensions seem high.
From what I gather, it seems an official summit is to be held between Mor Ardain and Uriah.
A summit? You mean about the recent penship? But I thought...
Didn't Praetor Amalthus get them to stop and sort it all out?
Perhaps there are some discussions they would prefer Indol not to be privy to.
Besides, Uriah doesn't like to associate too closely with Indol. They'd hate to be seen as acquiescing to the Praetor's will. Got to keep up appearances, you know.
Acquiescing? You what?
You what?
Like letting him tell them what's what.
For such a spanner, you sure use some big words. How come?
Stop calling me that! Buzz off, kitty no-mates!
Bruh.
Anyway, this summit would explain why Morag isn't around.
Indeed. She has much to attend to.
Shared sovereignty over Gormott.
Never mind, she's not in more.
I don't think anything less would be
ship.
sufficient to placate them.
The Senate would never approve it.
I can overrule them by decree. Of course, I would need to secure Senator Roderick's cooperation.
Imperial decree? If it's come to that, well then I cannot dissent. I cannot help but admire your courage, Your Majesty.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Acting Chairman Nira Nira.
Sorry for intrude. Is emergency, so Nira Nira take liberty of drop by unannounced.
You certainly look troubled, Chairman. So, what is this emergency you speak of?
Well...
Alright, though, let us go to Tantal for the time being. Now, Tantal is a pretty, chill place, if you catch my drift, so... Yep, it's the snow area of the game. Nope, now we got a cutscene.
So, We can make our way to Tantal from here. I assume the Praetor has a ship waiting for us.
Hey, Shalad.
What?
Are we really gonna just leave Morag behind?
Who's leaving anyone? She's got her own priorities, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Anyway, her schedule is filled with official duties right now.
For sure. It's just a bit of a shame is all. You know, since we came all this way together.
I guess I know how you feel, chum. Huh? Speak of the devil.
There she is.
Banner's going for the summit.
On top of everything, an assassination attempt?
Damn. Things
if
are
blood
serious.
gets spilled at the summit, it'll mean war.
War's good for business, after all. I guess he wants to use that to get himself back in with the guild.
Why, that little? I was wondering where he'd slunk off to. What a sneaky git.
It seems Acting Chairman Nira wishes to take care of this incident covertly, to avoid it reflecting badly upon the guild.
So you came to us?
If we mobilize the army, the whole thing will become public.
Oh, I get it. So we're a more convenient solution.
I'm not forcing you. If you refuse, Bridget and I will do what we can alone.
Ah, come off it, lady. You wouldn't even think of dragging us into this, if you thought you could handle it on your own.
Zeke could read her mind.
I suppose not. You know Bana as well as I. There's no telling what he might be plotting.
According to Acting Chairman Nira, several giant weapons were being built at the factory where we last saw him. And one of them is currently unaccounted for.
Giant weapons?
Got it. Besides, you know, we've got our own score to settle with him.
Thank you. It will be easier to focus on my duties knowing you are on the case. Good luck.
Leave it to us.
So, going to Tantal has been delayed, actually, because of this, actually. So, yeah. Now, basically, we're gonna go around and ask people about the things. This is why I asked you to get the checkpoint here, so that you can just fast travel here and talk to the guy over here. Oh, not this guy, but this guy. Oh, sorry, I should not skip. Okay. Now, I don't know if you have to talk to everyone, so you may just have to talk to certain people. I don't remember exactly, but I'm just gonna try to see who we could talk to.
The adventure continues!
Alright. Again, this is why I said it's a little boring, because this part is a little boring. Because you have to... I think you get to talk to every single person here. And Poppy and Tora are just dancing, like always. He's dancing and talking. Alright.
We're here!
Let's get going!
Okay. Oh, gosh. Not a fan of this area, or of this part of the game. Okay, okay. Again, if you guys want, you guys can probably just skip this area. I mean, because this part is, again, just boring. It's just going around asking people something. Last one. Alright, thank you. Alright, you can just take a shortcut here.
Oh.
Can just go over here. And now it's gonna be like where you try to pick options, like, you'll know what I'm talking about, where we try to guess what's going on. Okay, so the answer is this one. It's gonna be poison. This one. Hyra. And it's the Turkins. Alright, we finally did this extremely boring ass quest. Okay, so basically, so just fast travel here, and we can go inside the Ardanian ship.
And we're you.
Behind us,
The adventure continues.
And basically, just I'll tell you guys where to go. Well, actually, it's a cutscene, so never mind that. Wonder what's in that giant box over here. Nothing suspicious, right? But anyways, I'm just going because I think there is a key here, or I might be wrong. Never mind. There's not a key here. Though, how far can we climb up here? Let's just see. Oh, we can. Oh, we can pretty much hit the wall. Okay, anyways. Oh yeah. So you want to go at that door over here. The one where Rex's head is. Yeah, there we go. You can see it now.
And arrived.
Oh, this is where we were going.
And you want to go straight.
Stop everything! Hold it!
What? Who's you?
Don't play dumb! Poison! That food is poisoned!
Rex, that's a bold claim.
Poison? You kids crazy in brains.
We're past talking! Quick, grab him!
Yeah!
Alright, so this is a boss fight. Though these guys are very easy to beat, so don't worry about this boss fight.
Double spinning X-ray! Gotcha! Double spinning X!
Everything going as planned.
Wicked arts!
We finally got something right.
Good! Pow pow! Cannon! Photon Mastercon!
Everyone's getting
distracted!
Photon break! Photon topple!
Good to have one shot.
Spin! Let me take
Double
it!
spinning X! Sword
We
back!
finally
Go
got
for
something
it!
right.
Spinning! Cut
I'm on to you.
Thanks for
Prepare
that.
yourself! You like popping! Zoom out!
I shall defend you to the last,
element is now fire.
One shot!
Did I do
Take it!
Sword
No
back.
shortage of strength!
Double spinning X!
Mechanic destruction! Hey!
Anchor shot!
Let us make use
Taste
of it now.
the pain!
Sword pirate!
I think this needs a light attack.
For sure!
Cannon! What would you have me
missed.
do? Oh my gosh! I get to fight alongside my hero?
Alright, let's do a level 4.
Pirate, let's go!
That too is gonna be a fusion combo. It's gonna be a lot of power.
Good on you.
Gotcha!
Wow! Nice and this! Go, great start!
Mithra!
You won the moment you called on me.
Cutter!
Sure! Anchor shot! Ha! Double spinning X!
Everything going as planned.
Alright, this guy's dead.
Please wait!
Papoonin! What are you doing here?
What silly question! It's Papoonin who hire world-famous band of gourmet chefs, fire dragons!
World famous?
Gourmet chefs.
Uh-oh.
Moradane, very insistent, want only very best food for important summit. Papoonin work wings to bone finding chefs, and now what this?
So you mean...
These guys are...
Just a bunch of cooks.
I did think they were not putting up much of a fight.
Then this food is actually...
Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is.
Delicious! I could eat this stuff forever!
How is he talking without moving his mouth?
What friend doing? Very expensive food now go to waste.
Sorry! We really did think they were here to murder someone.
Murder? What this nonsense friends talk? I demand compensation. Friends have no idea how much time and money Papoonin spends on this.
Uh-oh, something just happened.
From where?
Hey, what's going on?
Explosion in the hangar! Right when everyone was busy with Queen Rakura's arrival. It's really bad.
Uh-oh.
The
that
Queen is
suspicious
here.
box?
This is it.
Rex, we need to hurry.
Yeah.
Hey! Hey, wait! Hey! No running away! Compensation!
Sadly, nope, they're not gonna compensate. Now, let me check Poppy's mode. It's not this one.
Critical update.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. And there's nothing there, but there is something here.
Who are you, villain? Is this some underhanded Ardadian trick?
Wrong! But also right. Truth is complicated. Anyhow, here is where Queen died. If it looked like Queen killed by Mor Dane, me in the money again!
That voice. Banner from the Argentum Guild.
Correct! Top marks for the Queen!
But you were unseated as chairman.
It's not so easy to get rid of Banner. Trade Guild of Argentum belong to Banner, down to last screw, last drop of oil.
Hold it, Banner!
You, Rex! Nah, Banner not let Rex interfere with plans. Again and again, Banner not stand for this.
Master Pawn, that artificial blade.
Rosa! Meh. Tora feel much greater power than before. Especially from mark on forehead.
What's going on? What's that?
Even Emperor comes straight to Banner. Convenient little mob to play.
Come on, Banner. Cut the bad guy talk and accept you've lost. You know you won't get away with it. What with all these witnesses here?
If Banner simply kill everyone, then nobody blow. Victory of Banner is assured.
You know we can't let you do that.
You think you handle the power of upgraded Giga Rosa? Things go very different this time.
Okay, time to take you down. Now this boss fight is actually, I don't know. I mean, when last time I played it, it wasn't too bad, but I don't know. Yeah.
This is where we put double spinning edge. Double spinning edge.
Scatter shot!
Dolphin Baby will protect
One shot!
Go
You
for
finally
it.
got something right.
Break! You're mine!
Magnificent!
Protocol
I shall bend you to
activated.
relax, my lady. I shall drown you in my power. Blade combo, third stick.
Stop it!
Ruinous weather, break!
Wow!
Double spinning edge.
You will protect Master Pawn.
Going to squash
One
you!
shot. Take it.
Make haste and retreat.
I won't stop. You finally got something right.
Poppy will
I'm on
protect
to you.
Master Pawn.
Much obliged.
Opponent have
Going
no
to
shortage of
shoot
skills.
Double spinning edge.
Healing Suka. One shot. You
Hit it.
finally
No.
got something right. Scatter shot.
Match, Photon, break.
Why not?
We want
Topple them.
I shall defend you to the last,
Gotcha.
my lady.
Good on you. Pow, pow.
Double spinning edge. Sword bash. Double spinning edge.
So I'm just trying to build 2 or 3 orbs. I know I won't be able to do her level 4.
Good kid.
Let me. Come on. Can Nia? Okay, whatever.
I
I can't
Hit it!
now.
No!
Nia's not gonna do. I thought she was gonna do break, or she was gonna break him, but she didn't. So whatever. So I just did it. All right, now I'll do a fire orb.
I think this needs a lighter. Just go.
No shortage of strength. Wow. Oh my god. Let's go.
Spinning.
One moment, hold on me.
I'm all set.
Anchor shot!
On you go.
They're gonna pay for messing with us.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Stop it!
One shot.
Wait, I'm Pyra. Shit, I wanted to be. I did not want to be Pyra. Oh, they all got bursted. That is amazing. We'll do cross set.
Elemental burst.
I could have done 4 orbs and then do a full burst. Whatever. It's fine.
Go!
Poppy missile.
Elemental burst.
Let's keep it up.
Magnificent.
Wolfrey!
I'll try. Magnificent. Elemental burst.
Get him, Nia!
Here I come. Ready or go, Motty.
Magnificent.
Tora, Poppy, you're a...
Tora right here. Poppy Alpha.
Magnificent.
So yeah, I should have definitely done a full burst. That was stupid of me. We'll do Wolfric. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna die.
Magnificent.
Get him, Nia!
On it.
Work hard, research hard. Mortal Storm.
Magnificent.
Tora, Poppy, you're
QT reporting
right
in.
here.
Magnificent. Chain attack finish.
Shit. Whatever.
Hold on me.
Double spinning
Slipstream.
Hit it! No!
Let's finish this so we can start on the research phase.
Wait, why did...
No shortage of strength.
Anchor shot! Mithra!
You won the moment you call on me.
Double spinning
Just
Double spinning
analyze them a little longer.
Like
Anchor shot!
To the last, my lady.
Annihilate protocol. Poppy will show you your true power.
And I'm dead. You know what? I want to die this fight, and I'm gonna redo it, and I'm gonna do a full burst. Yes, I'm going to sacrifice this battle and redo it because I want to redo it. Okay, I'm back. All right, so so he's over here, and yeah. So again, I'm just gonna restart this because I want to do a full burst. So yeah, that's why. All right.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Try to keep it up. Hungry and
So my strat is basically just is like make 4 orbs as fast as I can, basically. That's my goal.
Double spinning edge.
Break.
Double spinning
Where
edge.
was flow with you?
Double spinning the chest.
You tire.
Now I'm fired up.
I shall defend you to the last.
Double spinning edge.
Why not? Farewell. Blade combo, third step. Awesome.
Stop it!
So back.
No! Sure fight Poppy!
Double spinning.
Let me
Go
show
for
you.
it.
Lightning! Buster!
Magnificent.
No shortage of strength.
Anchor shot. Go
Finally
for it.
got something right.
For sure.
Scatter shot!
Everyone's getting silent. Why not? Double spinning edge.
Pow pow!
Double spinning edge.
You tire.
Double spinning edge.
Scatter shot!
We can do it! Poppy will show you her take my power!
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Alright, so that's water and light. Now I'm gonna do fire and hopefully earth.
It's here.
Hit it,
Why are we so tired?
It'll be fine. Fan spin.
Try some of this!
Spinning! One moment to hold on me.
Good kid. Just as he is.
Let's give him the full treatment.
Alright, that is... Now I'm gonna do fire. So let's...
As you wish. Prominence. Opponent had no shortage of strength.
Why not? Mithra!
One moment to hold on me.
Double spinning edge! Double spinning edge!
Just as we planned.
Yeah! Anchor shot!
No, I'm dead.
Not again, right?
Shit. This is bad.
Thanks, Nia! Anchor shot!
I think this needs a lighter touch.
Perfect time to do this.
Blade combo, mega explosion, topple.
Wait, when do we get to the
Why not?
Now, let's show
Double spinning
edge. Are you ready for Poppy's
I shall defend you to the last, my friend.
One moment to hold on me.
Pyra!
As you wish.
Sink it,
Alright.
Begin.
Let us start the chain attack. Hopefully I can do... Please burst, please do it. Please burst orbs around you. Nah, I didn't burst around him. Shit.
Get him, Nia!
Fuck. Alright. Well, I have to be very careful here. Alright, let's do...
Take him out!
Magnificent.
Okay. Alright. Alright, that's one burst. That's good. Alright, let's do another dark one to burst that.
Go for it!
The way I have Pyro on.
You shall fly.
Elemental burst.
Alright, that's two bursts. It's good.
At your service. Magnificent.
Tora, Poppy, Tora right here!
Yeah! Poppy, crushing blow!
Magnificent.
Alright, I really hope
Let's
so.
keep it up.
Magnificent.
Alright,
Hit it,
hopefully
no.
this can do another
There.
burst.
Elemental
Yes,
burst.
it did to
Get
both.
him, Nia!
Alright, now hopefully
Begin.
full burst. Yes.
Tora, Poppy,
Wait, no wait, that's not a full burst. Shit. Alright. I'll explain why that was not a full burst. I mean he's dead, but I mean I'll explain why it's not a full burst. But yeah.
Superb.
Get him, Nia!
Here I come, ready or go Marty.
Mastercon, get attention of enemies!
Tora, Poppy, Tora,
Poppy
Tora right
Alpha!
on time.
Great.
Okay. So basically, here's what happened. So in the game, in order, I believe, to get 4 bursts, so if you break 2 orbs in 1 round, then so you saw that bar which was on the top left, so that also during the chain attack, like we had a bar, and basically as we did bursts, that bar, it increased, and for every single 1 burst, it increases a little bit, but for every but if you do 2 bursts in 1 round, then that'll increase even more than if it were to just do it in 2 separate ones. Which basically means that I should have had I burst more orbs in 1 round, then I could have gotten a full burst. But anyways, it's fine. He's still dead.
Still getting stronger.
And we also get a pouch expansion kit from this boss.
Victory's ours!
Even Giga Rosa defeated by these nasty, meddling kids.
This ends here, Bana. You are under arrest. The Praetorium will handle the judgment. Assassination is a serious matter. Your sentence will be harsh.
So the mercantile genius Banner meets an inglorious end before my very eyes. Pitiful.
Banner is...
Banner is not kind of man to go down like this. If I go down, I take you with me.
Watch out!
What the hell is he doing?
Aegeon! As you wish.
Niall Ardenek, you sought to protect us?
Yep.
Glad.
He's dead.
Majesty! Majesty! Your Majesty, please, no!
Your Majesty, I have failed you.
It can't be. To protect us, you... Please, wake up. Niall! Niall!
Morag.
Dromark,
Yes?
distract the others.
Distract? I'm not sure I... No. My lady, you cannot.
There's still time. Hurry!
Yep, this is
Yes,
Niall's
my
death.
lady.
Now, I will say that his death is kind of...
There are more of them!
Stupid-ish.
What'd you say?
Like, you
This
know, he
way.
went out of the
The
shield.
rest of you should get to safety.
So he basically just... So he, like it was a suicide
Chum! I'm on
mission.
it.
This song is Walking With You. Plays again, I told you, it plays during the sad parts of this game. Da 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 da. What is she doing? Huh? What the hell is going on? What? What?
You are...
Shh. You're gonna be fine.
That's Nia, and she has a core crystal. What? Nia is a blade? That's a twist. What a
What
twist.
do you mean, imagined it?
You
You got us all in a proper tizzy.
It is
My
quite so funny.
apologies. I thought I spied silhouettes. I did
He's
not
trying
mean
to cover
cause trouble.
Nia up. But yeah, she's a blade, maybe, it seems.
Hey!
Huh?
Hey! You guys! His Majesty the Emperor's awake!
What?
Can it be?
Yep, she healed him. Alright.
Majesty?
I apologize for making you worry.
Majesty! It's a miracle.
When Aegeon returned to his core, I was certain we had lost you.
Honestly, you call yourselves soldiers. First aid? Anyone heard of it?
I mean, that was
But
more than first aid, but
his
okay,
wounds-
true.
Just scratches. Nothing me and Dromark can't handle.
You saved. Thank you, Nia. I truly don't know how to. I will never be able to repay you for what you.
Oh, don't sweat it. Let's just say you owe me one. That'll do fine, right?
Nia.
You have no idea how thankful Morag is of Nia. Because, by the way, Niall is Morag's brother. I don't know if the game makes it obvious, but yes, they are both royal blood. In fact, she was supposed to be the Empress, but Niall was born, and you know how people are racist, or not racist, but how their sex is like. So they made the boy have on the throne, actually. In fact, I think he's like
You
17.
shouldn't be up.
He's not even like that old, actually. Yeah, it's white, and he's the Emperor.
It's only been one day.
I think she's like in her
Please don't
20s.
strain yourself.
Half a day off and look at all this paperwork. I swear, it's like they don't want me to sleep at all.
Majesty.
Special Inquisitor, I hereby issue you new orders. It is my wish that you travel with the Aegis as an emissary of the Empire. Guard her, and defend her against her enemies until she reaches Tantal.
Guard the Aegis.
I've already discussed it with His Eminence.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I cannot accept. Just think about what happened yesterday. It would be sheer foolishness for me to leave your side.
Is that so?
Huh?
I can see it in your eyes. It's clear that the Aegis, or rather, that boy, has made a great impression on you.
That's not. I am your Special Inquisitor. Ensuring Your Majesty's safety is my only concern. To abandon that duty and go traveling. Is this Aegeon's?
A driver who cannot even protect himself is no driver at all. Yesterday's events have made me keenly aware that I have no aptitude for it. It will be of more use in your hands.
Majesty.
This is the way his game giving us to
the world is changing,
Aegeon as a blade,
Morag.
and also a way to keep
I trust you more
Morag
than
as a
anyone
permanent
to
party
lend that boy the wisdom
member.
and strength he will need. I miss it, you know. Lake Util and Gormott.
What?
Remember when the two of us would shake off the servants and go swimming there?
Yes. Of course.
Kids from the nearby village would come too. Good times.
Majesty.
If more Ardain, no, the whole of Allrest, could be like that again, wouldn't it be beautiful?
Is that my new duty then?
In truth, it should have been you sitting in this chair right now.
The Imperial line has always
like I
passed
said-
from father to son. On the day Your Majesty was born, that's exactly what happened. I knew that day would come. It came as no surprise.
You were raised by my father to take the throne of the Empire.
What I just said.
As befits the daughter of my Lord Uncle Andrig.
And I
Yeah,
am
well,
grateful
to be
for
fair, they're not blood. Okay, they're actually
not for
cousins.
him, I
They're
would
not
never
like
have met
like
Bridget.
pure siblings, but they do
Never
act
have
as
met
siblings,
them.
and they do
I'd have missed
love each
out
other
on
as
so much.
siblings, basically.
There. Those are your true feelings. A magnificent power resides in you. Morag, power like yours exists to be used.
Niall.
You've been tied down long enough. Follow your heart, Morag Lidair.
I have no words. Thank you, Your Majesty. Very well then. I hereby accept the task you have assigned to me.
That's the Morag I know and love. Make me proud.
Oh, chapter 6. Even though it was very boring, I mean, chapter's not over, but like, yeah, so far, you know, even though it's very boring, you know, there were some heartful moments in this chapter. Alright, I think I can finally, okay, I can't save just yet, so, yeah.
So that's how it is. It seems our paths continue to entwine.
That's awesome news. To be honest, I was really hoping there was some way you could stick around. I was just thinking of asking you myself.
Saved you the trouble, did I?
That you did. Thanks a bunch, Morag.
And, yep, she's a permanent party member, same with Z.
I can't help but feel that in all the confusion surrounding Banner, our concerns have been neatly swept aside.
The Praetorium maintains absolute control over blade distribution. It is quite vexing.
Awakening rates from natural cores are very low, which limits the pool of compatible drivers.
So to create large numbers of drivers, the cleansing Indol provides is a necessity. That much I'm willing to accept. The real problem is the fact that the Aegis has awakened. Now, this is no time to be squabbling over territory. If we misread the situation even a little, Uriah itself could be sunk to the Cloud Sea's bed. Emperor Nile must surely be thinking the same thing. That's why he sent his precious Morag to shepherd them along.
And now we find ourselves in their debt.
Who could have predicted such an act of selflessness? Was it just the passion of youth? Or was it...
My liege?
In any case, for now we should keep our troops mobilized while we monitor the situation. I hardly expect Tantal will comply with the Praetor's plan so easily either.
Alrighty, so there you had it, guys. That was this episode of this Let's Play, yeah. So, yeah, this episode was a pretty long episode, but yeah. So, thank you guys for watching this episode, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.